Hi everyone, we're quickly going to go through the requirements for your external text structure assignment for your commonplace book entry, and then we're going to look at how to actually insert those things and format them correctly in a Google document. So the first thing that I see on my list is I need to add the title of the novel, and I also need to add the heading for the assigned excerpt. So here's the sample excerpt. This was from chapter 10 where Atticus shoots the dog. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add in the title and the heading. So I'm going to change the font just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm going to add in my book title and my heading. Okay, and again, you can play with the fonts or the colors. You can make them whatever your group decides that they want. But remember, your title and your headings, they're really things that should stand out in the text and grab the reader's attention. So the next thing that I see is the map of Maycomb that your group designed. So I'm going to add in my sample map. So I scanned my map and it's saved on my desktop. So I'm going to go up to Insert, Image, and this is where upload comes, and I'm able to upload it right from my computer. It'll say uploading, and when it's there, it'll come up right for you. So as you can see, this is bigger than I want, so I'm just going to shrink it down to fit the size I want. And then if you click this wrap text button, this is what allows you to kind of move it anywhere you'd want in the text, and the text wraps around it. If you want more of a space, then you click that break text. So I'm going to leave it here and then go on to my next bullet, which is to add in sidebars. So this is going to be a little trickier. You need to make a shape. So you go up to Insert, Drawing, and you get this screen with the check background. Now, to insert a shape or a text box, I like to insert text box. So I go up there, I'm going to draw it, and then my sidebar is going to be about rabies. So I'm going to type in rabies, what is rabies? And I would type my answer. What are the symptoms? What is the result? Okay, and again, in here, you can change the fonts if you want to. You can change the colors. You can make it look however you like. So when you're finished, then you click Save and Close. And again, it pops up in the text. I'm going to click Wrap Text again, and then you can move it around. These are a little trickier with the formatting, but you can just move them around. I would suggest only having one person work on them at a time. If you go back in and realize there's something you'd like to change, you can just click Edit, and you click on it. So for example, I'm going to put a box around it and Save and Close. And you're going to do that twice for your sidebars. Inserting a graphic or an illustration. So if you're finding your graphic or your photograph from online, you do the same thing that we did to insert the map. So I'm going to go to Insert, Image, and I went to Search, and this will search Google for me. So if I wanted to put in a picture of a rabid dog, then I type that in, and I can find a picture. Okay, I'm just going to go with a dog since that's a little friendlier. Okay, again, my picture is too big, so I'm going to shrink it down, click Wrap Text, and then I can move it around. Going back to my instructions, the last one is a minimum of 5 bolded words with footnotes. So as a group, you need to decide which words you would like to make your vocab words. So my first word I'm going to use is dazedly. So what I'm going to do is bold it. Up here, click bold. And then right after the word, right next to that Y, I'm going up to Insert, Footnote. And what it's going to do is drop me down to the bottom of the page. If you go up to where your word is, you see it will insert a little number 1, and then your number 1 is down here. So I'm going to write my vocab word, and then I would look up my definition and realize it means confused. All right? And I would do that for my second word. Say I wanted to know what foliage meant. I'm going to bold it, Insert, Footnote. There's a little 2 next to it. and I add in my definition. All right, hopefully this helps you with your formatting.